studio. If you don't know me, I go by Pasai and I'm an artist, and if you do know me, then welcome back. It's so good to see you again. Clearly, maybe if you pay attention, if you care, my studio is entirely different. I rearranged, call it nesting for the winter, but this is much better. I think I have a lot more room, it's a lot more vibey, I have more colored lights. Yeah, and it's so much better. This is only my second video, and it is also 4 a.m. Please bear with me. But anyway, I figured I would do a video decorating the edges of a painting that I'm finishing up. If you follow me on TikTok, you might have seen I've started a painting back in August. I'm calling it The Sharpness of a Lone Star. Not sure how well you'll see it. I'll try and show you, but I'll give you a better look in a sec. But yeah, I've been working on this for like 2 months, almost 3 now. Couldn't tell you how many hours, just a lot of them. And it was a challenge. My paintings have been getting a little more complex, more challenging, which is a good thing. But yeah, I really kind of had to push myself through this one, and I'm glad I did. Like, it's beautiful, and I always loved the concept. I was really excited to start it. Yeah, and I think once it's completely done, it's gonna be so good. I might do a little more finishing touches to this, but other than that, I just need to varnish, which will be so exciting. And then I also have a plan for the edges. I've had a plan since the beginning, but I don't know if it's gonna work. It might end up a disaster, and I'm hoping it doesn't, but we're just gonna have to find out together. Yeah, I'm really nervous, but hopefully it will all work out. I don't know if I'll start tonight or tomorrow or whatnot, so either way, I will see you then. Here's a better look at the painting before I varnished it. I didn't really know how to feel, but once I varnished it, it really came together. Everything really pops now, so I'm actually pretty happy with it. Welcome back. It's been about 3 days. I had to take a break. I took a weekend, you could say, but I figured I'd just explain what I'm gonna do and my idea with you before I begin. So I had a vision from the start, right? I wanted to sculpt around the edges, and the best thing I could think of to do that is using air dry clay. I haven't used air dry clay since I was like a kid, so I have no idea what like this consistency is gonna be like or anything, and I'm really hoping it works out. And I'm going to wrap the painting first. Okay, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going to varnish. I need to varnish it. It's not varnished, which will be fun. We'll get to see it together. And then I'm going to wrap this in plastic wrap, because I've accidentally gotten clay on a painting before, and it sticks. It's too grainy. It just holds it. It won't go away. So, and I don't want to risk messing it up. That would be very upsetting. So yeah, I'm gonna try that first, and then if the plastic wrap doesn't seem to be working, I'll try and do it just on the canvas. It might take a while, because like over the course of a few days, because it takes 2 to 3 days to dry. I kind of want to do one edge at a time, sculpt it, let it dry, and then I can take it off and hopefully glue it. Yeah, oh my god, I'm stressed. I might just do it right on the canvas. I also wanted to squish those clear gems, those clear like flat round gems. Flat and round, the fuck, with the flat bottoms. If you are like a early 2000s child, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They've stuck in my brain since I was a kid. But yeah, I wanted to use clear ones at first, but then while we were looking at them at the store, these magically appeared. I've never seen them there before, of this variation, and I was like, what? This is like the universe sending this to me to complete this painting, because it is so perfect. Like, I don't know if you can see, but these colors, they're perfect, and they match the vibe so well. And then I'm gonna paint the air dry clay black, so it's gonna be a really nice contrast, hopefully. Oh my god, I'm really nervous, but I'm having a lot of faith. Originally, I also did want to buy some like nice velvet and do kind of like a drape situation. But unfortunately, that's just not in the budget. That's just not in the budget this time, even though it would be so cool. Hopefully one day I can do more complex things like that. But I guess I'll get started. I'm going to varnish it. I'll see you when I'm ready to do the next thing. It's done being varnished, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it, I think. I wrap her in plastic wrap. Here's a bit of a look. Varnishing her really brought out all the colors. Ugh, I wish you could see what I see right now. I am gonna be inserting a video of it in natural light soon. I don't know if anyone's seen it in natural light before, because I only fucking paint at nighttime. But yeah, here's how it's looking, and I'll be back. So I actually just ended up going right in. I didn't wrap it with plastic at all. I was going to, and then I thought about it, and I was nervous because it'd be good to protect the rest of the painting. But once the clay dried, I was really stressed. I thought it would just make it harder, like the whole process harder, because I'd have to take the clay off, hope it doesn't break, and then, or if I couldn't even get the clay off, then I'd have to like try and pull out the plastic, and it would just it would just make everything a lot worse. It felt like, even though theoretically I could just redo it if I messed up. But in the end, I just decided to go for it, and it ended up okay. It's going fine. I just started mushing the clay onto the edges, trying to not push it too far, and smooth it out as I go, and then just randomly place the stones. It's nearly 5 a.m. so I'm gonna call it for tonight. I got half of the clay done and it's looking really promising. The white is bad, I know, but I'm gonna paint it all black and it's gonna look so much better. And I'm liking the texture of the clay. It's a little bit cracky, but I don't mind that. It's giving an earthy kind of feel. And yeah, I'll probably come back to this either tomorrow or the next day and sculpt the rest, and then we'll be painting probably a few days after that since it takes a while to dry. And yeah, I'll see you later. So I came back to check on what I had already sculpted the next day, and I could see that it was like cracking a little bit in between the pieces and stuff like that. So I just went through and filled it all in, and I used water this time around so that hopefully it would attach better to the clay that was already on there. A little bit also fell off on one part, but it was really easy. I tried to glue it, but it didn't work, so I just re-sculpted that part. And it's all holding up well now. I'm gonna see even more tomorrow, and then I might end up sanding it depending on how it's looking. It's very textured, which I think I won't mind so much once it's painted. It's like a weird white and it makes it look weird, so I'm just gonna see once I get it all sculpted how I'm feeling. So I just finished sculpting along the edges. There's been a few obstacles, but I really kind of just have to make it work at this point. There's no going back. So I'm gonna let it dry for probably a few days. I want it to be completely dry before I paint it, and then I'm gonna be taking all the gems off, and then yeah, I'll be painting it black, and I'll see you then. Hello, I'm back about a week later. After I sculpted it, I came back, did a few final touches in the days following, then just let it all dry. Some bits fell off, but it wasn't a big deal to just resculpt. And all the stones fell off by themselves, which is fine, I guess. As you can tell, I came and I painted it all black. It looks so much better black, don't you think? It looks so good. I'm really excited. There is a few spots on the inside here that I keep missing that I'm gonna go through and polish up before I do the final steps. I also kept getting it along the edges of the painting itself, which is a little annoying, but I ended up taking Q-tips with rubbing alcohol and going through trying to rub it off, and that worked. I don't think it damaged anything, so all I have left to do is tag the back of it, varnish this trimming, and then also re-glue. I'm gonna glue the gems back on and it'll be done. I'm also gonna make a booklet and certificate, but that probably won't be in this video. I'll probably post it on my other socials, but yeah, I'm so excited to finally get this done. It's gonna be so cool to hang it and everything. I'm gonna try and get it all done tonight, so I guess let's just get into it. Alright guys, it's finally done. It always feels so amazing finishing a big project like this, and this is actually one of my biggest pieces, especially with the detail. You know, this one was a challenge, honestly. I did feel really challenged. It all pulled through in the end, and I can't wait to hang this up and like see it hanging for a while. I think I've been staring at this for so long that I need to like detox and bleach my eyes and come back to it to see how I like actually feel about it. It's such a relief to be done. I can sit back, enjoy it. Unfortunately, my website's down, so I won't be releasing prints yet, but once I can get my website back up, you bet I'm dropping this and prints. If you want more looks, follow my other socials. I'll be posting it more there. And I hope that you enjoyed this video and, I don't know, learned something or just were able to relax. It's been a tough 2 weeks. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.